Paint. Paint. Example: we paint a picture of a landscape using watercolors. Explain. Explain. Example: my teacher explains how to solve a math problem. Ask. Ask. Example: students ask some questions to the teacher. Teach. Teach. Example: Miss Agnez teaches English from the basics. Think. Think. Example: I think about my answer before raising my hand. Imagine. Imagine. Example: we imagine a place and describe it in paragraphs. Spell. Spell. Example: my teacher spells my name correctly. Give. Give. Example: Miss Agnez will give us a quiz tomorrow. Study. Study. Example: we study for exams to get good grades. Read. Read. Example: I read interesting books at the library. Cut. Cut. Example: students cut the papers to make crafts. Show. Show. Example: the teacher shows us how to do a science experiment. 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 Example: we experiment with different chemicals at the lab. Observe. Observe. Example: we observe the changes during experiments. Demonstrate. Demonstrate. Example: the teacher demonstrates how to swim. Listen. Listen. Example: all students listen carefully to the lesson. Play. Play. Example: children play games together during recess. Explore. Explore. Example: students explore the schoolyard to find bugs. Sing. Sing. Example: the choir sings a song at the school assembly. Say. Say. Example: the students say the answers out loud. Draw. Draw. Example: the students draw anything they like. Count. Count. Example: we count the number of books on the table. Calculate. Calculate. Example: the students calculate the area of the rectangle. Open. Open. Example: we all open the biology book to page 47. Close. Close. Example: the student closed the door after leaving the class. Write. Write. Example: I write down the lesson when the teacher explains. Solve. Solve. Example: we try to solve the math problems on our own. Collaborate. Collaborate. Example: we collaborate with classmates on group projects. Discuss. Discuss. Example: students discuss their ideas during group activities. Share. Share. Example: friends share their snacks during lunchtime. Present. Present. Example: each student presents their project to the class. Debate. Debate. Example: students debate different points of view. Analyze. Analyze. Example: students analyze data to draw conclusions. Create. Create. Example: we create beautiful artwork using various materials. Review. Review. Example: let's review the material before the exam. Revise. Revise. Example: I revise my essays before submitting them. Recite. Recite. Example: students recite poems during the poetry contest. Research. Research. Example: we research information for our project. Memorize. Memorize. Example: I need to memorize my lines for the play. Participate. Participate. Example: we eagerly participate in the new club. Evaluate. Evaluate. Example: teachers evaluate students' work to give feedback. Compare. Compare. Example: we compare the sizes of different objects. Plan. Plan. Example: we plan our project before starting it. Organize. Organize. Example: I organize my books to keep things tidy. Arrange. Arrange. Example: I arrange the flowers in a vase for the table. Design. Design. Example: students design their class to be comfortable. Investigate. Investigate. Example: students investigate historical events in the year 1997. Edit. Edit. Example: I edit my essays before submitting them. Role play. Role play. Example: students role play different characters for the drama. Report. Report. Example: students present and report on their findings. Interpret. Interpret. Example: we interpret the meaning behind an artwork. Summarize. Summarize. Example: we summarize the main points of the story. Measure. Measure. Example: I use a ruler to measure the length of the object. Classify. Classify. Example: students classify animals into different groups.